I'm Seattle personal injury attorney Matt Dubin. Last week I blogged about personal injury protection, or PIP coverage. PIP is a component of your auto insurance coverage which you can purchase, which pays for all reasonable, necessary, and accident-related medical bills for injuries sustained in a car accident, regardless of whose fault the accident was. Now, some people have suggested that if you have good health insurance, you don't need to pay for PIP coverage with your auto insurance. And I'm here today to tell you that that simply is not true. Let me give you a few reasons why you need PIP coverage even if you have very good health insurance. The first reason is no out-of-pocket expenses. With most health insurance, you have co-pays and deductibles, which could be pretty significant expenses, especially when you're possibly missing work from injuries you sustained in the accident. With PIP coverage, there is no out-of-pocket expense. As long as the treatment is reasonable, necessary, and accident-related, it's covered 100%. Another advantage of the PIP coverage over your health insurance is there are no network restrictions. More and more these days, with health insurance policies, you're limited to doctors within a participating network. Well, with PIP coverage, you can see whatever specialist you need to, even if they're not in your health insurance network. Which leads me to the third benefit, no referral requirement. Again, with most health insurance these days, you need a referral to see any kind of specialist at all. But you probably already know what kind of specialist you need to see. And with PIP coverage, as long as the treatment's reasonable and necessary, your coverage will pay for that, whether you have a referral or not. Finally, I think the most important benefit of PIP coverage comes to how much money of your settlement you get to keep. You see, under Washington law, when you make a recovery from the person who caused the accident or from their insurance, that includes all of your medical bills, whether they've been paid or not. And out of that settlement, you need to pay back your health insurance or your PIP coverage or whoever else paid the bills. Now, Washington law says if the insurance benefits from the attorney's work, that they should share in the cost of the attorney. Ultimately, that reduces the amount of the attorney fee you need to pay out of your recovery. But these days, more and more health insurance policies are organized under federal law, which exempts them from these state law requirements, which means they can't be forced to share in the cost of hiring an attorney, which means ultimately less money for you. Now, in a case with $30,000 of medical bills, which, believe me, is all too common, this could result in an additional $10,000 in your pocket just from having the PIP coverage instead of health insurance. Again, no out-of-pocket expenses, no network restrictions, no referral requirement, and you get to keep more of the money you recover from the person who caused the accident. To me, it's a no-brainer. No matter what kind of health insurance you have, check your auto insurance right now, call up your agent or your insurance company, and make sure you've got personal injury protection or PIP coverage. And if you don't, get it. It only costs a little bit more each month, and you'll be glad you did if you ever are injured in an accident. And as always, if you have any questions regarding auto insurance coverage, personal injury claims, or anything else, please feel free to give us a call. We'd love to hear from you.